I think I know what my next two runs are going to be, and by the looks of it, they're actually going to be custom runs. So this one isn't. Refilibuster Enhanced, both are nuts. Definitely not rallying hard here, that's for sure. I think, in general, which one received... I think, let's take Refilibuster. I'd say that neither of them have really changed too much since the latest patch, as opposed to a lot of other stuff. Since we've had a lot of changes. Some of which were even good. I'm joking, of course. A lot of the changes were good. But yeah, I'll just take Refilibuster. I'd say if I had to choose one which had changed more, it would be Refilibuster, but it's a very thin line. Damn. Well, let's see if I can pull off this shot. It's a cool shot to be able to pull off, and would you look at that? Just really decreases the amount of health I have to deal with. Not quite what I was looking for. That is so tempting, but also much less tempting when I see that. It's just... I mean, in theory, we could get to 100 before then, but it's very much not happening, especially with this. God, I would love it if you actually go the way I wanted you to go. Is it time? I've already got a Pebble this early. And then we go to the store and we get nothing there. +1 orb discards. +1 orb discards or cookie, it sounds like the pick here. I don't think we need to take ground guard. We're going to be filling up our deck an awful lot, is the general idea. This is probably a really bad idea, but I want to do it. Level 2 Orbelisk is the thing that grants my Pebbles benefits, so the Orbelisk is the best orb in our deck. If we're dealing with Minotaur, that's definitely the orb we want to get to. Which I could shoot next shot, so I will shoot it next shot. Because if I can snipe this kill, that's actually pretty dirty. I pressed it once. Deserved. How much damage would that have been? Honestly, not even that much. Yeah, that's 13. Not by much though, not by much. Pretty sure they should not just be dead here, hold on. Actually kind of have to try for this shot because it missed that refresh. Thank you. Thank you. We took 3 hits in a plant spot. That is stellar. Really quite lovely. I think we'll just ignore that, go secondary shop. Go secondary elite, sorry. Sounds decent. Oh my god. Now I no longer want to do Pebble comp. We take Cookbook for sure. Cookbook sounds incredible here. Such a good passive. And sure, Augur's also amazing, and Augur is technically also better for this comp. But we're playing Peglin Tuition. we're playing Peglin Tuition. And so I think we have better high roll options on Cookbook. And then we went and hit a Fleece. Random Navigation is just fine to eat it. But a level 2 Bull Lightning's nuts. I mean, I used to like getting level 2 Bull Lightning from that event even before the change. So that's just really, really nice to see. Grubby Gloves for a tiny bit of extra burn. It's not bad. It's not going to do anything too much either. Yeah, picking up the Obelisk was silly, wasn't it? Could have had a free remove. I suppose if it granted me some extra health in the Elite, though, I can't complain too much. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Crunch. Plus 10 damage can actually be quite a big deal. Am I just doing it? If I buy this, and then upgrade my other Orbelisk, my Pebbles become pretty legit. Yeah, screw it. That's the second Obelisk. It's surely at the point where you hit second Obelisk, you're just like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Like, I was actually going to ditch it. Legit. Because I don't think it's the wise idea to try and force something. But like, at this point, second Obelisk, surely we just go all the way. Okay, missing the refresh and all bombs there is extremely unfortunate, especially since the refresh leads me to even more bombs. This sucks, but I really just need this refresh, so lightning orb has the best chance of hitting it. Man, this is nasty. Bad shot. Followed by another bad shot, and we did not take round guard. Yeah, nah. I just suck at this apparently. Really quite horrendous. Finally. Look at that. The second I hit it. Luckily, you know, like, we're still in just a very fine spot. I would have preferred to hit it earlier, but not necessary. The upgrade on... Holy. It's actually really good. But it only has crit damage, so it's not actually that crazy, but the upgrade is really good. I kind of want to hold out a tiny bit. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Man, we're just fully assembling everything, aren't we? This is actually kind of crazy. Really? Really? You gave it to me again? That's nuts. That's really, really good. Let's just crunch them both. That kind of crunched them both, sure. Hey man, I'll take it. Really good first shot. Let's not finish the fight right now, eh? Let it drag on a bit. My pebbles are 4 5s and only upgrading. Not bad. Holy cow, I can't believe I actually got Mallet. I think Mallet with Pebble Comp, well, Mallet Pebble Comp ambidextrony, that is absolutely nuts. As my previous run proved, I can't believe that somehow we're like repeating a very similar style of comp. We even have exceptional AoE this time, which is really good. Ugh. It was over very fast, but it was still decent. I would love to have stronger refreshing capabilities. Exactly what that means, we'll find out. I suspect our boss passive might help us decide what it means. In theory, I should be upgrading this lightning orb, especially if it's going to do stuff like that. And not having round guard is most certainly unfortunate. Ambi is just super nice though, I'm not too sad about picking it up. But it certainly would be nice to have a round guard. I don't want to shoot this though. I hate this shot. I wasn't wrong. 610 by the way. Oh, so close twice. Do I have something interesting? Not really that interesting. God, that feels like it's just about to miss, but I still need to shoot it. Alright, let's just send 2 massive crunching Orbelisks which aren't properly showing me their damage values. Love it. I would love to see what the crit value is because I feel like it's pretty exceptionally good. So let's hit the crit. I was going to say, unfortunately it's aimed at all of the vines on that side, but yeah, that just works out. Still nothing. I've heard it would be amazing to help us find more pebbles. Glory suffering sapper. Well, as I said, I wanted a stronger refreshing source, and Electropegnate is indeed that. So let's just take that. Should be decent. We have fleets. Don't know if we're going to get use out of it. Don't remember what the other options were, but I don't think they mattered. Let's just get some upgrades going. Yeah, ideally we're going to double store. I just want to buy as many orbs in the store as I can. But I'm only buying specific orbs in the store, is the thing still. Dead. Not quite. Not even though. Yep. Magnet can do some cool stuff. Looks like it's doing some cool stuff. If you'll be so kind as to hit a crit, or more bombs. Whatever. That's more than fine by me because I get to shoot this lightning orb. And lightning orb, after all, is exceptionally good at collecting cash. And what more do I want if I'm heading to 2 shops? Well, Pebballs and Orbelisks and it's actually a lot of stuff I want. Well, would you look at this? This is lovely. We've got a bunch of tiny orbs in this fight, and it's pretty well spaced out in our deck. Well, usually it wouldn't be, but this isn't usual. Great stuff. Let's see. Can we get a good... I mean, look, if you're not going to give me a good pebble shot just yet, I need to refresh really badly. And I'm going to keep stacking up. Because for the most part, it still is just worth it. Yep, like that. Because we have really good AoE, so if we can just whittle down their health, and then either just shoot targeting orbs, or just get off an exceptional pebble hit. Like this one, ideally. 150 should be pretty easy. Pretty damn easy, yep. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. Now I could shoot another one, and there's very little downside to this. But if it misses, that's extremely unfortunate. I think it just didn't, which is lovely. Yeah, really good stuff here. Yes. Yeah, in theory, that perhaps wasn't worth it. Oh, I do want more cash, as I've mentioned multiple times, but I'm definitely just picking up that IVE turtle. I want to see more Pebballs. 0 gold in the store? Damn. Would have been nice. Okay, those two are actually really big. Spiral Slayer's also decent. Let's get rid of you. Cool. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have removed the Dagorb. Actually, I probably shouldn't have removed the Dagorb, should I? Yeah, Gone Horn so that we can take a Heavy Hand as our secondary boss passive. That sounds decent. Alright. We have good AoE. It's not crazy though. I think shooting a lightning orb is more important. Or if I get a hit like that. Kinda bad, but kinda fine. Yes! Perfect. It's always nice to get your shots well timed. It's also always nice to take an IVE turtle and be instantly rewarded for that. Orbelisk in the 5th slot, if you don't mind. I'll happily pick that up. Let's chuck an upgrade on that, because it's actually providing a pretty nice benefit to basically my entire deck. I have super boots as well. I was just going to aim normally, but I might as well do something like that. It's not the best shot, but damn. But it gives me a bit of cash at the minimum, so can't complain. If I can pick up a round gun. Interesting. Adventurous Backpack is massively stacking up at this point. They're only level 2 as well. Imagine they were level 3. Remove an orb, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Lightning Orb. You were free though, so it's not too much of a bone. 63 when I'm fighting. I can heal straight afterwards though. I don't think going this way is the most ideal, but if I can get even just a round guard in the store, totally worth it. Slime. It's not bad, it's not bad. What do we want here? Resistance Knight because we can cycle him? That's crazy that we actually want a Resistance Knight there. These are 911s, that's a very good stat. It's just a lot of damage. I don't even need to hit a crit for it as well, which is nice. I really want to just burn through him ASAP because our healing is not the greatest. Although that being said, reloading is beneficial for me technically. You could argue it's not, but it's pretty close. Yuck. I really want this refresh. I think one of those shots was actually hitting the refresh, but that should. Yep, good. Now that I've done that, I think the next shot probably can just get the kill, but I did lose a bit more health than I would have preferred this fight. But at least it's over. I actually managed to get a decent amount of cash, and I didn't burn too much health for a boss fight, to be honest. And what do you expect it should mage? 6-8 AoE bottle. With decent upgrades. I'll take it. Wow, so Prime Slime, exceptionally good. Crystal Catalyst, we'll probably most definitely pass on that. We don't actually need scaling because we have really high base values. And Refreshive, I think we know what we have to take here. I would absolutely love to take Prime Slime here for all the damage mitigation it does. But, as I said, we have an extreme weakness of Refreshing, so let's try and improve that. Not bad. If this goes in, I'd be very happy. It's really good, we needed that heal. I want to be on at least 2 breakpoints. And we got a fight which is very free. It's perfect. Also a pretty exceptional shot one. I really want to take this to 100 cash. Although I do plan on buying an orb, so maybe it doesn't matter that much. I want to take this to 100 cash, as I said, so let's try that. I think my AoE is unfortunately a bit too good for my for myself to actually be able to achieve that. Which is fine, it's just ironic. But you should always build out good AoE for yourself. It's really quite crucial. Especially on some fights. Claiming a free heal there is particularly amazing as well. 97, we are exceptionally close. That looks pretty good. Solid heal as well. I'd happily buy 2 passives here, but if you look at the orbs, there's nothing I want to buy. Alright, very simple. Let's just get training weight for some extra starting the circle. That's really quite good. And refresher course is not bad. I have a good number, right? 68. Pretty decent. I'm just wondering how far through our deck we're going. Either way, 8-7 the worst shooting. So, it doesn't really matter. I probably want to shoot Boulder next as well, so it was a good play. Not having round guard here though certainly would hurt, but hopefully I can just kind of burn through him. Alright, I've got some level 3 Orbelisks in my deck now. I really want to shoot them the second time around, because if I can get a crit on them, they're going to be crazy good. Like, I wish that it would show me the values that it has. Unfortunately, it's not. How much do I want to crit? How badly? Quite badly. Oh my god, that was a perfect shot. If you hit the refresh... yeah. I mean, look how good that crit was. I just have to aim for another one now, don't I? And that was still a very exceptional shot. We just have the raw power to smash through enemies, apparently. I'd love to see that. We'll shoot the ball up, it's big, it's going to get us a lot of cash, and it'll end out the fight for us. Very surprised this has been going as smoothly as it has. It's a 6-7, it upgrades our ball orbs a decent chunk, nothing too crazy. Shell. Shell is amazing for this kind of comp because you've got really high base damage, and having an extra projectile sounds really good. So what else would we consider? Yeah, none of this really. It's just Majeska Shell is just amazing here. So good. Perfect double shot, we can try that. We don't really have any cash gen, but we can certainly try that. There's not much point in discarding it. Not even much point in hitting a crit. Let's shoot this, the next shot's going to get a kill. Oh, nice, I even managed to hit those refreshes. Oh, okay, apparently the next shot was not going to get a kill because they're already dead. There's not really a good shot I can pull off here, so we'll stick with that. I don't think it's that good, but I think I'll pick it up. Are we just at the point where I just upgrade like all of my orbs to level 2? And some to level 3? I think we are, and then we just say, no shop for me. I mean, it sounds pretty decent, especially when you look at the upgrades on Bold Orb, and they're just sitting at, I think it's +1/+2. I don't know, the values aren't telling me the truth. But the fact that they're AoE and they have high damage, and they just have a lot that we're looking for, really. Not very pleased with this fight. So that's the Pebballs are only a 6. I guess I need more, oh yeah, I actually forgot. Right, yeah. I did decrease my damage, so it's not a surprise that they're only a 6/5. Technically, I should actually take out you, shouldn't I? It's the decreased scaling that they achieve. And now ping damage doesn't matter as much because if they get here, that's certainly going to be the thing that matters the most. 7-9, so like critting is kind of important. Oh, picking up more Bold Orbs is actually amazing as well for backpack. Kind of forgot about that. It's really good to remember. Oh, that was simple. Simple and clean. I always have to like double check the orbs because it's It's very hard to remember what I actually am looking for. That upgrade just seems so worth it, doesn't it? Like I should just totally do that. I wanted to claim a little bit of healing there. It definitely wasn't necessary. Some pebbles land my cart. How sad, right? How sad. A level 3 and 2 level 1s. It's fine by me. What are we sitting at? 14, 15. That's certainly not bad. It's definitely nothing crazy though. I'm just going to shoot this because I like it. Because I want to shoot good Orbelisks. That was not a good Obelisk, unfortunately. What about you? Yeah, not bad, but I have a lot of pebbles in my deck, well. I mean, this is why I wanted the extra discarding stuff in my deck. Because I do have a tendency to pick up, like, every single pebble I encounter, which may be an issue. Like, maybe that's not how you meant to play the comp anymore, but, like, a higher number? More funny? That should finish things up. Being big is actually quite a big boon on this, this fight. It's worth it. I think we all know that's worth it. The health that I'll get off that, it's so worth it. And it's such a good shot every single time. Oh my god. I hate it. I'm just going to send an upgrade on a bolt orb. Oh, and take a wall chicken? I guess I'll see what I want fighting. Coin dragon. Well, if it was squares, I think you can guess which one I would have picked up. I think that Rocky is nice, but I think we'll just take wall chicken. We have... I'm not going to call it amazing, but very decent healing, so hopefully that keeps us up. Oh yuck. That is very icky. Let's just slam them with bolt orbs multiple times. I'm sure they're going to appreciate that. Because if we can get them to a 200 health breakpoint, then they're just going to chain. And we did better than get them to a 200 health breakpoint. Unfortunately, it did cost our health. Which is not exactly what we wanted, but what we got, I guess. Tintin needs decent stats. 16? 16. Also decent stats, you know? I love that it's decent stats on a buff orb, which isn't even at its full power. Like, actually, I could level up so much more, couldn't I? Bam, bam, and would you look at that, my health has been utterly drained. Okay, there is no shot that Rallying Heart actually turns out to be the better starting passive. Right? That's just not possible. I'm not even going to think about that. That thought is so insulting. Holy shit, that's a good upgrade. 1429? Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. The Obelisk sure is something, huh? Refresh shield all the time. Look, I think that reverse shield matters more, but if I get to reloading, I mean, or free upgrade on our Obelisk, that's such a massive upgrade. I mean, it's not a surprise. I'm actually that surprised by it. I did expect it would be quite good. I want more fights. So I do plan on going left. I have Cookbook. Sandaros is probably the better pick. Does more on Coin Dragon in particular. But I just have Cookbook and stuff, so I didn't want to do that. Hopefully they split. They did not split. They didn't even bomb chain. And the other one is super far away. But at least that first shot was quite decent, so I can probably just pull off something stupid like this. Which is not going to... I mean, log, I'll kind of accept it. Solid. Unfortunately, these pebbles are not the strongest. But they're good enough. And in there, it kind of worked. At least I finally got in that roll, right? Nothing there. Massive damage on you. I think what we do is we focus down some pebbles rather than getting them all to like level 2. How does that sound? I don't know. Sounds fine. We'll definitely do 2 upgrades per fight. Or an upgrade and a heal. Or maybe all 3. You know what? I'll just chuck a heal. I think it might be necessary. Now I picked bombs give gold, so let's at least try and get some use out of it, right? Well, we're a pretty massive damage comp, so this is not exactly the most ideal fight for us. Like, I just chuck out 1,000 damage on that pretty mediocre shot, to be honest. Yep, that's kind of the shots that I'm hoping for, really. Boom. Tear him apart. Nothing there is stuff that I want, unfortunately. No. Sure. And I have another bomb hit there. Just slime a bolt over me. This is like a bad idea. Let's do it. Okay, apparently it wasn't a bad idea. I mean, if it worked, it wasn't a bad idea, right? That's how it works. Cool. That just works. Okay, love it. Now I could make myself better into some elites, or I could just keep upgrading all my pebbles to level 2. That's fine. I should probably heal this well, shouldn't I? Oh well. Ooh, that's a really good heal, actually. I forgot how good that fight is for healing you. Big yuck. This is not good. Hey, look, if you can hit a crit, that would be lovely. Holy shoot. That's some very solid damage for the first shot. And that's some very solid damage for the second shot. And this is why I upgrade. Yes! Like, this is just... Like, do you realize how many stats this next upgrade gives me? 5 plus 6. I get plus 11 from this next upgrade. That is crazy, man. Kind of sad I can't upgrade to level 3, but oh well. Wait, do we actually... Are we finally going to get used out of Crystallosis Fleece? Hello? Technically, Boomyverse is funny because I do have... God, if I... You know, I probably would have taken Boomyverse earlier. It's just a bit too late now, and we actually can claim some benefit out of Fleece, so let's try that. In theory, I could get a battle here, that would be nice. But, of course, we get, like, one of the most boring events in the game. Or what should I have expected, eh? You can dig towards that crit, right? 1,200 damage. How much damage do we think? I'd say 2k would be nice. Oh, we're at 2k already. 4k? Yeah. Seems good. Let's get some upgrades. Let's hit the refresh. That refresher might actually come in handy big time. Yeah, we're just going to get solid damage every shot. That's kind of what the Pebble comp has always aimed to do. It's just always tried to be solid damage every shot, and that's just meant to be enough to let you win the game. Thing is, usually it hasn't been enough to let you win the game. Which is why it's received this many buffs, and in particular this last patch is probably the greatest buff to Pebble comp whatsoever, forever. You just dead here. Oh, well that was a very simple fight. We basically shot 3 Orbelisks and then Coin Dragon collapsed. Yeah, nice. We even missed out on a lot of stores, but when you look at how big our deck was, not really a surprise, because I believe only one of those was duplicated. So we found 3 Obelisks, and we found... Well, we added 3 random Pebbles to our deck. I think we only bought 2 Pebbles, and we bought 2 Bolt Orbs. So we actually... I don't usually buy anywhere near this number of orbs. Usually I send all of that into passives. But despite the fact that I didn't even... I probably buy a lot more trash passives. So these passives look a lot more honed. One of the things that actually shocked me is I took this Filibuster over, in particular, Rallying Heart, and I took this Ambidextrous in particular over Round Guard. And all 4 of those passives actually would have been amazing this run. Now, I only took 2 of them, and the 2 that I took did feel really strong. Filibuster in particular was amazing earlier on. But having Rallying Heart towards the end of that run and having a Round Guard towards the start of that run would have given me and saved me so much health. Whereas having the Ambidextrous later on was so good. Mallet. Yeah, I just keep taking Mallet. It only mattered in Area 2, and then by the time we got to Area 3, my deck was so big, and the Obelisks were so strong, like 1324, hello, that it just kind of didn't matter anymore, so maybe I could have burnt the health, but I actually didn't have the health to burn in Area 2. It got quite spicy, so I'm very happy with what I took. Wilchkin towards the end was nice, because we really didn't hit any amazing source of healing. Like, we were probably averaging like 6 health per battle on Super Roots, and technically all that World on Stake was allowing us to do was go even. because we were usually getting hit when we were reloading. Boss passives, first boss passive, Electro Pregnant, was fine. Not going to complain too much. It could have been better though. Especially since like we only had one refresh and basically only one crit for the entire game. But the second boss passive, Matryoshka Shell, between Matryoshka Shell and Safety Pegulations, I believe that new passive is called. I think the Pebble comp has a lot more to look forward to. Although I must admit that run was very focused on Obelisk is a good orb and Bolt Orb's a good orb, so yeah, focus on shooting those. Pebbles have kind of been left to rot a bit. I didn't realize just how strong Orbelisk is still, while also creating the benefits for other Pebbles, Bolt Orbs, and Orbelisks. Because the fact that it's still like a 20 plus damage orb, meanwhile your Pebbles, they're not bad. Like, it's not bad, especially if you get the discard to upgrade them. But it's definitely not as crazy as I initially considered, especially for safety pegulations, because obviously in this comp, safety pegulations is only affecting one orb. Oh, there's a fifth Orbelisk. Wow, we got lucky. Four Obelisks and a duplication? Don't mind if I do. But yeah, we just had a lot of fun stuff this run. Kind of sad we didn't get use out of the fleece. Like, of all the early passives to not get use out, fleece, kind of crazy, especially since we were playing Peglin Tuition. But yeah, we found a lot of Obelisks this run, and Obelisks just crunched through so much stuff. I think the Turn Knight is going to be much, much tougher Area 3 boss. And the fact that the Obelisks just two-shot him, that was pretty funny.